up right there. You seek God. This is still the question 4. My camera is freaking out. The devil is very upset. You know, you do what you have to do to make it happen for the glory of God. So what I'm saying, you should be able to see some of the junk in the trunk and some of the issues that yes, that they are carrying. Okay, and you have to make that decision from that point. Am I able to deal with a lot of this? Do I want to deal with the junk that is in the trunk? Do I want to deal with the baggage that this person is carrying? Now, if you are truly in love with the person, and if it's truly your soulmate or the person that God have ordained for you to be with, then I really believe that God would give you the grace, and God would give me the grace to deal with the baggage that this person is carrying. But we as men have to be to a level of maturity to deal with it, because you if you're not mature, it's not gonna work. It's gonna be crazy. But you have to be mature enough to deal with the junk that's in the trunk, I calling it, or you have to be mature enough to deal with the baggage that she is carrying. So I would say that to any man or men that has, you know, she have the full package, virtue, substance, and beauty, but she had some issues. You have to ask God to give you the grace to help that person or to deal with that person. Make a decision rather swiftly of whether or not you want to be able to deal with that, or that's something that you don't want to deal with. Because if you get in it, if you know that they're carrying baggage, and sometimes you don't know what people are carrying until you commit. That's why I think the dating process is crucial, because you get to find out who the person is. You get to know them, know their character, know how they are. I think that's why dating, I don't promote dating much, because I believe that if you date, you should be ready to marry. But I do believe that dating helps you to find out who the person is. And I believe that you'll be able to detect some of the baggage that they're carrying. And you could make a crucial decision whether or not you want to be able to deal with that, or whether you don't want to deal with it. And if you are willing to deal with it, I believe that God would give you the grace and the wisdom to help that person with the baggage that they are carrying. Okay? And like I say, these are questions that you cannot just answer on one shot. These are questions that I would love to sit in the studio with Apostle and just go off. You understand? Just go off, get into it, dive into it, because these are pretty deep, and I don't want to get too deep in this. I just want to be able to answer these questions. Okay? So I hope that helped you a lot, because I can get these questions are they have a lot of root. Okay, so we can really get down in these questions, and I believe that we have to do it, Apostle, where we can take one of these questions and just dive down in it and get to the root of the problem and deal with some stuff right now, because there's a few questions I'm trying to just go through some of them so I can answer a few of these questions. But I like to just take one and dive into it. Okay, but let's go to question number 5.